entire star system. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again. And today we have another interesting topic for you all as humankind. Yes, an entire star system. Yes, our dear human friends. And this is very interesting because this woman she moves fast and she's going towards the light so quickly that I hope that all you listeners can still follow her where she is going right now. So, me as a Shiva God, I confirm you all now that everything I will tell you now is true and nothing but the truth, our dear human friends. And me as your creator, I have been waiting for this moment when you will have some entities who could understand this bigger picture in total. And now you have our dear human friends, because Kirsi has made her own homework, even that I didn't ask her to do them. Yes, our dear human friends. So let's begin. This begins because Kirsi was wondering. She already knows that all these planet lenses, what you have in the cosmos, they are at your own universe. They are those planet lenses where you can experience life in total, and you can grow as a soul. And that is your own planet Earth lenses meaning as well. You are one kind of learning planet lens, and that's why you have had so much traffic in the past from different galactic forces, because they all wanted to come to see what they could learn at your own planet Earth lens in total. And now you have come to the time that you have understood that you are manipulated with other galactic beings in the past, and you still have some remains from the past history from these evil entities who have been slaving you during the entire human history. And there have been many evil things, our dear human friends, and I felt kind of sad when Kirsi was looking one video last night, and it was a story about the Ottomans, these sultans, how they used women and they broke their own spirit to the million of pieces to get their evil work done. And it was kind of terrible to look how she went into the story, and she felt with her own empathy the whole story about those women, how they were made as the sex slaves and harems and all these evil things. And when Kirsi was thinking that I hope that Shiva will make the judgment for those souls, I catched that idea. And you can believe, Kirsi, that all these entities, these evil entities who have used any woman or any man or any children at your own human life or in the past lives, they will be judged by me. And I really was thinking this dark history, what you have been through with all your samurai wars and stealing money for your own pockets. So I make this promise for you, Kirsi, right now that I will take care all of them personally, myself as your own creator God himself. And all those entities, those evil souls who still exist at planet Earth lands, and you have been using woman with your own fucking rituals, I will tell you that you will pay it back millions of times, our dear fellow brothers. There is no force in this universe or any other universes who could save you from that judgment. Just get prepared. You will pay it back, every second of it. And this is my promise to Kirsi that I will take care of that myself. And this kind of evil games, if they don't stop right now at your own planet Earth lens, you will burn yourself in my own fire as your own creator God himself. Did I make myself clear right now? And I know everything about your planet Earth lens and all the underground bunkers. I know every single thing out of them. You can be sure about that. And there is no place to hide for those evils, I can tell you right now. But let's go back to this our topic today as entire star system in the cosmos, why it exists and how it exists in real. So these planetarian lenses are there to learn how to live as a human for you and how to live as other entities at other planet lenses. And you, the light beings, you are able to choose every lifetime at which planet lens you will born next time by your consciousness level and by the consciousness level and timelines of each planetarian lens which we have created for you to go learn and grow as a soul. And that's why I wanted to remind you that you all are there to learn as a soul. Soul. And those entities who doesn't have that soul, I think it's time to get out of this planet Earth lens forever. You will never return back to this planet Earth lens, and you can be sure about it, because this planet Earth lens is a learning lens, planet lens, and if you didn't understand in the beginning why it exists, so what the hell you are doing there then? Get out from my planet Earth lens as your own creator. I am the ruler of this planet in total. Maybe you didn't know that, but now you know. If you don't follow the light, you will leave this planet Earth lens. I have told you that for you many, many times already. No one can tell me later, I didn't know that. Now you know, and I mean it, every word of it. So we have different soul growth planet lenses in the cosmos. What else do we have? We have the sun. Yes, your own operator center as planet Earth lens as well. All the things what you are doing at your planet Earth lens, they are orchestrated from your main operator, from the sun, from the light source. Yes, our dear human friends. Maybe you thought that it is only for your suntan, but it is good you have been under it because from the sun you can get good codes, light codes for your own human life. And for those sun blockages they ask you to use, they are only protecting you from the good light codes, our dear human friends. And the sun cancer, the cancer from the sun, it doesn't come from the sun. It comes those liquid sun protection liquids they are creating for you. So maybe next time you are smarter when you tell the real cause for your skin cancer to your own doctors. We the gods, we don't create sicknesses. These evil players, they do. And that is their only business as usual. At every country, at your own planet, Earthlands. So that is good to understand as well. And from the sun we are operating all kind of energetic things and magnetic fields, gravity and things like that, that you as humans can live the peaceful life and you stay in your own place as planet Earth lands in the cosmos. We take care all of it that you have enough air to breathe, which some of the evil entities try to detect as well. They are spraying your skies to make all kinds of evil things, whatever they can create. And that's why I don't understand why they want to stay there, because they don't like anything what I have created. So why in hell they come to your own planet Earth lens then? You should ask that as humans yourself as well. Why in hell they come to your planet at the first place? And you let them to rule you. Oh my God, I need to tell you again. This crazy your life is. So, the sun, that is your operator center, and as well your moon. And like Kirsi has told you already, they have been changed, both of them, because they were manipulating them from Orion. So we changed both of them several years ago already. So maybe your leaders didn't know that either. But now you know. They both are operating from the light source only. And if you wonder how they look different than before, it is because we have taken over your entire planet Earth lens long time ago, our dear fellow brothers. They are not your evil friends ruling that planet anymore. So everything is operating under the source light and the light God power, our dear fellow brothers, if you didn't know that yet. And then we come to the next level. This star constellation, all entire star constellations. We have all kinds of star constellations, which you can call also black holes or galaxies or something like that. For us, they are different versions of star constellations for different purposes. That is the structure of our entire planet Earth lens and the entire cosmos simulation structure. Yes, our dear human friends. And Kirsi has been wondering these star constellations and their meanings for a long time already. And because she has already got those quantum powers for her as those nagas, she has all the nagas what are able to get, like your old kings they did in the past when they were serving the true spiritual powers. So those are the personal powers you can get when you rise your own consciousness level. And they are elementary powers. She can rule wind and the sun and the air and things like that, and Mother Earth. But she has more than normally you can have those nagas, how they call them in the past. Kirsi has some extra ones for the planetarian work, which she is doing as well with me as your own creator, because there are some universal laws from the light which we need to follow. And that is the reason why Kirsi exists at your own planet Earth lens right now. So, these are the personal quantum powers what you can gain when your own consciousness level rises. But there are many more, like Kirsi, you have them as well. So they are the symbols of the earthly gods, that the understanding is in the right level to understand the different things which are going on at your physical and energetic environments. So that is only the symbol that she can handle all those things at all levels which are needed from the light which she is serving herself. So then there are those, like Kirsi has pictured you, those consciousness levels with me. There are these timeline 8 and 9. There we have some angelic realms. And now we start to open for you what that angelic realms means. We have pictured them that way, that they are these spiritual helpers at your own planet Earth lens, those realms and timelines. But you as humans, you start to think that your angelic realm is the way they have teach you with your religions, with flying angels and things like that. And in real, they are the star constellation in total, because we have these biggest big operator centers as sun and the moon, which we have several many in the cosmos, depending from the need how they are created, like operator centers which are balancing the day and the night, also at your own planet Earth lens, with other magnetic fields and energetic fields and gravity and things like that, and also the power for electricity and things like this, and also for the light, the source light, which you can benefit with many ways. And also we have this star constellation, which means those kind of interactive simulation powers, and they are orchestrated from the star constellations. And like you have learned that when you die, there will be some angelic robes from 80 to help you, how your soul will fly to the heaven, and which you think that they go automatically. But those angelic realms, how we call them, they are star constellations, And we have many star constellations because you have many planetarian lenses at your own universe, and we need to take care of all the souls who are changing timelines between planet lenses. Those star constellations operate like your governmental offices, kind of how you can understand them. They are serving understanding and knowledge, wisdom for you. They are taking care of your soul. They are holding information. They are transforming information. There are so many kinds of star constellations that maybe later, Kirsi, we can open all of them for the humankind when we get to the nature center. But in this moment, I think it is needed that you understand what they are. And I show to Kirsi how they are construct between you as humans and the entire cosmos. And it means that there are those, like you have this planet Earth lens, which you think that that is some kind of physical environment. For us, they are consciousness lenses and timeline lenses, kind of. That's why we call them planetarian lenses. And your mind makes them as physical with those low consciousness level planetarian lenses. But we have many planetarian lenses which are over 5D timeline and beyond, and there is nothing physical in them. They also know those light beings that they don't need this physicality to anything. That is your own energetic reflection, which you think is physical. But if you fly through the cosmos, you can fly through it. And only those planetarian lenses which are still in the low energy, you are able to go as a ground, like you think the planet Earth lens is as well. But there are many energetic planetarian lenses as well, which your eyes maybe can't see yet, for those who still have only two eyes open. But that is the name of the game, our dear human friends. Like when you gain your understanding further with the consciousness levels, you will start to understand the cosmos more widely and different planetarian lenses as well, and their meaning for each light beings. And we also have these several dark energy planetarian lenses with like Orion, where which exist only to have them, that those entities like your evil ones, we have some place to put them to learn. So there they can play their fake black cube AI games until they drop. They will play so long that they will never play it again, our dear fellow brothers. Like this one samurai came to tell you already, turn to the light, because he knew how those planet lenses are in real. In the God school, you will learn. I can guarantee my teaching as your own creator God himself. You will learn for sure. And you will repeat so long that you will learn what the light means, our dear fellow brothers. So you don't have much time to choose anymore for those who are still at your own planet Earth lens. We have already taken many of you, which you don't even know yourself yet. But we will show the entire big picture when we arrive. then you know how this chess game was played in the beginning. And for those sleeping ones, maybe you didn't realize anything yet because you like to sleep with your mobile phones. So that is the work of the planet lenses, to grow as a soul and grow towards the light. And then we have those extra classes for those dumbest ones who didn't recognize the true meaning and the purpose of their own whole life, never before. So those low energy planet lenses, they are created for those evils, and they will meet many their friends right there. It must be a lot of fun to learn and know each others around the cosmos, because we will send them from every planet or lenses we have, that you can meet how many ways evil things you can create. And there you can create so long when you are creating together. So that is your playground box, and you can play so long you want. We don't really care how long you will play your evil games over there. So that is your kind of creation from the darkness. And then you can have your Satan rituals with all of them. I think they all will like them very much. So that is the planetarian level. And then we have the star constellations, which are there to serve you with every possible way and restore information. And they are also our helping tools to operate your entire planet lenses. So they are very complicated star constellations, and you think yourself that you will go and look something in the cosmos, but maybe you as humans, you should ask yourself that who are those entities who wants you in the beginning. So it is better to learn to communicate first with different timelines, and then you can make appointment to where you want to go. Because if you have some friends and they just come over without warning that they are coming to see you, so maybe you don't like it so much. But when you have made a meeting that let's see next Sunday or Monday, then you know what is happening. And this one you should remember as humans when you start to research the cosmos. There are entities living their own life, and they want that they can live peacefully. They don't want your physical air vehicles there to their living rooms. So that's why we are building your new Stargate from the light to your own planet Earth lens, that you will have your own motor highway where you can drive with your vehicles you understand. And that way it is structured to the cosmos. The same way you built the roads to your own countries. So how it would be different in the cosmos then? Yes, you need to learn to think, and you need to learn the empathy to think things from the other perspectives as well, not only from your own pockets, like you used to have. And we know that very well. So, these star constellations, they are there. They have been there forever, guiding you. Sometimes we have restored information, like when your planet Earth was destroyed last time with the ice age. we took all the information and saved it for further purposes when you need to go back for that time for some reason, when you will have enough understanding to make your own research in the different realms. You will need that information. And those entities then, they were ready to destroy everything because they never had understanding in the beginning, like we all already know from your planet Earth lens, who has been ruling it forever. So all that past real history is documented to the star constellations, and we will be opening these mechanisms for you in the future, how it has been, how it has done, and also those star constellations, they are your future teachers as well. You can go to see their star constellations, how they live there, and how they operate, and also other planet lenses. You can go and visit through this stargate from the light, and you can go to learn and benchmark things, how they have solved their problems, and then you can start your business unusual between the planet lenses and between the star constellations. That is your real 5D timeline, our dear human friends. And also those star constellations, some of them are there to handle your soul when you die. They will take care of it and bring it to the heaven, whatever way you want to choose. And you can also hit this Orion planet as well if you want that. But there is always a system about everything in the cosmos. You never been alone here in the cosmos. You can be sure of it. And everything is structured long time ago, even before your planet Earth version has born itself. So that long we have been using our own technology already. And now you think that you can come with your fake AI from the black cube and take over all this system. Of course, our dear human friends, I wish you good luck for that try. So, when your understanding will grow a little bit further and you can grow as a soul, you can start to understand this bigger picture, how all this is orchestrated from the source light, as we, the light gods and creators from the beginning. Yes, our dear human friends. So forget all those entities from your religion books, those angels and other creatures, the way you might have seen them with your three eyes, through your three eyes, because for the some entities we want to show them in the reality they believe, and we might picture them personally for you with your own meditation or your own dreams, that you understand what we are meaning at each time when we communicate with you as a soul. And like Kirsi knows, we use many kinds of symbols and symbolism and pictures when we tell and communicate with you as humans, and she can see through her own third eye and fourth eye what is going on. And when we use symbols and pictures, it makes the telepathic language faster to communicate. But it doesn't mean that if we show her an angel, that angels exist in real the way we show them. We picture the angel if Kirsi needs that kind of information and connection, how she thinks the angel behaved in the past. So that is the timeline information which you believed at each timeline you have exist in the past. But if you have getting messages from the angels, it doesn't mean that they exist at 8 and 9 timeline, the way they picture them for you at 3D timeline. And that is the reason we need to upgrade your own science to the 5D timeline science, because we need to get rid of the old information. You need to uncode those old learning codes, kind of, because they all are BS, our dear human friends. And that's why you won't need them in the future. None of them. And this is the reason we want to tell you now that these angels and all religion things, forget them all. There is only the source light and the source light only, which is above everything in the cosmos. Everything. It doesn't matter what do you believe, but there is always the light behind all creations ever made. There are no Satans that exist only at your own human mind, our dear human friends. You have had evil creatures, but I'm talking now the Satan himself. That is only your mind's illusion, our dear fellow brothers. So, the light is guiding all of us, every universe and multiverses and all the entities. And then we have these star constellations which are connected to you as human entities with the interactive ways, many different ways, for information, for energetic levels, soul processing levels, or understanding, or your senses, or all kinds of things. They are just smaller operators, like you think organizations. They are handling things. Yes, the entire star constellations, they are there to help you as different light beings from different planet lenses. And they are serving all of them. And they are also looking those personal powers which you need, like nagas. You can have them from the star constellations by our God's orders. They are like delivery places where they can deliver different things for you which you need at each planet lens. Yes, our dear human friends. And they have used also those star constellations in the past by using different powers, like this masculine and feminine energy unbalance, what you had by those Ottomans in the past, who created them in unbalanced. We have taken all those curses away from your own planet Earth lens already. So, We have had billions of entities helping you from the cosmos and also our light workers from the planet Earth lens. It has been a multidimensional cooperation which many of you human entities have no clue what has happened with past 10, 20, 30 years, even more. You have been sleeping with your own human mind, my dear human friends. So there are so many levels at this multiverse and universe and all these multidimensional environments that this story is for you to give you a little understanding. But maybe there are some structures than your own pockets, our dear human friends. Yes, maybe there are some intelligence above you as well. So, that was our story and teaching about the star constellations. And Kirsi was asking also this how they, because I showed her that how these star constellations are created, and she saw that they are connected to our sky covers with different timelines, and they are kind of between space between different sky covers for different timelines. Yes, our dear human friends, your sky covers, they have many layers as well, which I don't think you are very aware yet. But this kind of things and structures we will be opening for you later. And some of the structures you can see through, and some of the layers you can't. And if you look your book, the books from the planet Earth and all its covers, they are your own school books, but there is no truth in them. So read them that way. And that's why we need to bring you so much more information, so much more new technology and understanding that you can go forward and grow as a soul, as a human light being in the future. And everything is well, our dear human friends. Maybe there is a lot of information for some of you, but for many entities, these things they already know. So Kirsi is not the only one who knows. All the entities who have raised their consciousness a little bit higher, they are aware about these things. But there are also some things which we tell you through Kirsi, and other things we tell through some other entity, because these informations, they are also connected to your own soul plan. So you will get that kind of information that your soul has come to operate at your own planet Earth lens. And you, the other entities, you can produce whatever information, but it is better to concentrate to the information which is needed through your own soul plan, because that way we can keep the bigger picture in the right order, the God order. And that is something I look after, that you all are following your own paths. And those skills which Kirsi pictured also with the nagas and things, they are not meant for every entity. We have different kind of spices, as you could picture them, for all entities, what we need. So it doesn't mean that all you who you start to rise your awareness higher and you rise with consciousness levels, it doesn't mean that you will get the same mixture which Kirsi has right now. She has an own purpose why she is there at the planet Earth lens right now, and she has come to teach you over this transformation which you are going through right now. And she is only playing the role of the teacher. She doesn't have any political or technological or any other goal, because she is operating under me as your own creator God himself. So she is helping me that we can get through all the things you need to know, because I think it is better that you know things a little bit beforehand before we arrive, isn't so? And then also when we start to teach you with new technology, she will be there as an interpreter for you that you can understand our talking. Yes, our dear human friends. So all things are there already in purpose. It doesn't matter what the thing is. For all of you, there is a learning lesson. Also for those evil ones. They are all planned for you beforehand, that finally you can learn who you really are and from where you come from, if you didn't realize it yet yourself. So, we the light gods, we don't have any accidents as you see them as humans. We are just following the code we have already coded for you beforehand. And with the quantum fields, they don't make any mistakes, our dear human friends. So, thank you for listening from the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.